Let's talk briefly about hope. And there's a couple verses, scriptures, there's a bunch of them that talk about hope. We're in Romans 8, we're saved by hope. It's also faith being the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And this hope, it is spoken of, it is prophesied of, it is explained, it is shown to us throughout. And where I actually wanted to start was in Proverbs. There's a verse in Proverbs that speaks of hope. And it actually is speaking when we realize, when we think about the fact that the Old Testament, the law, the prophets, the writings speak of Jesus. So in Proverbs 13 and verse 12, and this is the verse, hope deferred makes the heart sick. But when the desire comes, it is a tree of life. So hope deferred, that which we desire, the expectation that we have for something. When it is deferred, when it is put off or it's out of reach, the heart is sick, it is unwell, it's yearning, it's desiring. But notice the rest of this is that when the desire comes, that which is hoped for, when it comes, when you have it, it is a tree of life. And so Solomon was writing, he wrote this, and he was thinking of, well, a lot of things probably, but we take this and we say, oh, well, this is just a basic truism. It's true that when what you were looking for, hoping for, desiring, and even expecting is delayed somehow, it's deferred, it's not here, it's really difficult, and your heart is sick. But then when you get it, wow, how awesome it is. But think of this, speaking of Jesus. We were made to be in that union relationship with him. And if we live in a place where we feel disconnected, separate from him, the heart is sick. Literally, it's sick. It's not working like it was meant to be because we were meant to live in that union and that connection with him. And so our heart, our way of thinking, our emotions are not well because we're disconnected. At least we feel and we live as if we're disconnected from that, the one for whom we were made in his image and his likeness. But as it says, when the desire comes, when you truly have that, when you're truly connected to that desire for what you were made, it is a tree of life. Is not Jesus a tree of life? Is he not your very life and your essence and your substance, in whom you live and move and breathe and have your being, through whom you can do all things? He is all of this, and he came to give us life, life in abundance. And guess what? The good news is that your hope, your desire, your need, your connection and union with Jesus, it is not deferred. It is not far away. In fact, Jesus says that in the day when he sends the Comforter, that you're going to realize, you're going to know, he said, that I am in the Father, you in me, and me in you. He speaks of a union of oneness that we get to realize and experience. And it didn't happen because the Holy Spirit came, but because it existed, and the Holy Spirit brings it to your knowledge, your understanding, your realization. Jesus, your hope, your tree of life is not deferred. He is not far off. He is not removed from you. He is in you and with you now, no matter what. And if you want to really know, all you have to do is ask him. He is in you. Ask him. Talk to him. And you will find that tree of life that springs up and grows from within where Jesus is. Your desire fulfilled and living right now in this present is a tree of life. That is Jesus. And that's why in Hebrews he says that hope is the anchor of our soul. We live with hope in a fullness, experiencing life and fullness just as Jesus intended and purposed from the very beginning. Hope deferred, feeling disconnected and separated, makes you sick, makes the heart sick. But when you realize he is here and you truly have him, that he is your desire fulfilled, He is a tree of life.